back to Tyler and Anna Talk. My name is Anna.
And I'm Tyler, and we're nutritionists at Beach Medical.
So today we're going to be discussing carbohydrates. And the main thing we want you guys to get out of this is that we need carbs because carbs are energy.
Right.
So we're going to be talking about complex carbs, which are the good carbs, and simple carbs, which are the bad carbs.
Right. There are carbs you do want to stay away from that aren't as good for you. Some of those bad ones you're about to say. The pies and candy and cookies and
cakes, all of that stuff.
All that stuff that isn't really real. You can't go and pick that out of the ground. You can't hunt that. Like, it's not a real food. So it's something that you want to stay away from in general. So we call it a bad carb. They can also be called a simple carbohydrate because they run through your body really quickly.
It's super fast. And then the complex carbs are kind of the opposite of that. So the beans, the legumes, the brown rice, like the whole wheat.
Yeah, the whole grains, the fruits and the vegetables, technically a carb. So when people try and stay away from carbs and they're like, oh my gosh, this zucchini has carbs in it. And I'm like, well, it's fiber, which is a carb. It classifies under carbs as fiber, but that's the kind of stuff you want.
Carbs.
Yeah.
And we as nutritionists, we can help you guys with the timing of the carbohydrates and when you want to add in those complex carbs and the timing of those meals.
Yeah, so obviously you want to stay away from the bad or the simple stuff pretty much all the time. Again, not real foods, but things like a whole grain bread or like an English muffin like you mentioned earlier, those are fine in the morning. Like a sweet potato, great for morning or lunch kind of thing. But then you'll hear us say a lot about carb-free after 3, and we don't mean all carbs. We still want you to be eating vegetables. We still want you to do nuts and things like that at night, but those are ones that are mostly fiber and are gonna not store in your body. So during the day, your body's like, yes, let's go, let's do the day, and that's when you want to give it those, not simpler, but
just like the main carbs.
The carbs that you think of, the stereotypical carbs, your fruits, the whole grain breads and things like that. That's an early time kind of carb. And then at night, your body's getting ready to wind down, go to sleep. You especially don't want to give it the bad stuff then. But then we also recommend staying away from those kinds of things and leaning more just towards your vegetables and nuts when it comes to carbs. But you still need them.
Yes, you still need them. And a lot of people
at night
come home from work and just like eat the chips or fill up on those kind of bad carbs, and we say, okay, well, let's have some carrots and hummus. You know, carrots are carby, but it is a better carb. It's a vegetable. Or some kale chips, or you can have some nuts, some cheese, anything like that.
Spinach and that turkey roll up.
And I always tell my clients, I say, okay, well, if you're craving a taco, have a taco for lunch and then have the taco salad for dinner, because the tortilla is carbs. It's simple carbohydrates, and just fill up on protein and veggies for dinner and you'll be all set. You'll wake up feeling great and ready to start the day.
Yeah, those little swaps. You know, when we talk about the healthier substitutions, like we're always telling you a vegetable.
Yeah, cauliflower rice, all those good ideas.
The lettuce wrap, like you said. All of the good options. But protein and vegetables at night. Keep your heavier carbs earlier in the day, and stay away from the junky carbs that aren't real. Like the stuff that's really heavy in sugar and is really simple, doesn't contain a lot of fiber.
Then you'll be all set. So if y'all have any questions, or if you have any good comments about how you follow some carb-free recipes or how you incorporate your carbs, just leave them in the comments below. And just don't forget to follow us on social media.
Yes, Facebook, Instagram. Pinterest, YouTube video.
All that good stuff.
All the things.
And we will talk to you guys next time. Have a great day.
Bye.